You don't need to. Tissue paper costs you money. This will last you, the cloths will last you probably 6 to 12 months before you have to buy another set. The tissue paper costs you every time.
Yes.
But this is what you're used to working in a commercial environment where you would use the glass cleaner
Yes.
and then you would use the tissue paper.
Tissue papers.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to get your mind away from using the chemical and just to use the microfiber cloths. Okay? So everybody can see just that little bit. We might focus just on this area here. Can you see just probably toothpaste, I would say? What do you guys reckon? Yeah? Now, did that take me a long time to clean it?
Not really.
No? Can you see back there? Yeah? Okay. So, I'm going to dry that area. And then I'm going to use my polish cloth to give it a polish. Now this one's a little bit wet. Remember what I was saying before? It's better to have it dry. So if we had another dry one, we would use the dry one and it would bring it off. Can you see the difference between where we've cleaned here? Ah, perfect. Excellent. And the difference up here. It's very obvious, isn't it? Did I have to use glass cleaner?
No.
Yes. So you're gonna go away from here today and go, no glass cleaner, no chemicals, and no tissues. Okay, so with the microfiber cloth, you can actually feel it once it's dry and it's actually done its job. Now, there's not a lot of stuff like that I have to get off on that side. Can you see how there's a little bit of smear there?
Yeah.
I'm going to flip the cloth over onto the harsher side. Flip it over to the polish. Now, that cloth, there was no water, there was no wash, there was no dry, it was just a polish. So both sides of the glass are equally as clean. So now you can see different ways, different techniques that you can go and clean it with. Okay, now, can we see on top of the actual tap handle here? Can you see over there?
Yeah.
See, you're lucky you're tall enough. Okay, what we might do is pop this stuff out of the way. Thanks, honey. Okay, so same, if I'm cleaning inside of my bathroom, okay, I would clean my mirror first, then I would be able to clean around the basin, clean around the tiles, then in around the bench top. I would clean outside of the cupboards, inside of the cupboards. I would leave the sink to the very last. Do you know why?
We use water.
That's right. So if we use water, we're going to be continually making sure that that's dirty. We're going to use water to clean the floor with, aren't we?
Yeah.
So again, just before you're ready to clean the floor, you would clean that and then you clean your floor.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. So cleaning inside of my basin is fairly simplistic. A lot of cleaners forget in and around the back of the tap. Now, see up in and underneath here, once you've actually lifted the tap up, you've got to make sure that we're cleaning up and under here, okay? So, wet, dry, and what's the last process?
Polish.
Okay, cool. My children are learning, I like it. Okay, can everybody see the difference of that tap now to how it was before?
Yeah.
Shiny.
It didn't take me a huge amount of time, did it? Okay. Do you think the client would be happy if we left that tap as it was before? We cleaned everything else out of it. It would still look dirty, wouldn't it? Even though it's not necessarily dirty, but it's not polished.
Obviously, if you will, if you will not remove the dust, obviously, they will call in your office, and after that, you will not get the money.
Well, that's correct. Well, we end up, instead of not getting the money, we send you back to fix it. Now, could you imagine me sending you and you saying, you want me to do what? You want me to clean the tap handles? Yeah, but again, if you're cleaning the bathroom and you've forgotten to do that, the person who's cleaning the kitchen would come in and have a look, and you would see that automatically straight away and go, okay, grab the polish cloth, give it a bit of polish up.
Okay.
Cool. Inside of the actual drains themselves, a lot of cleaners forget to clean inside of the drains. I think I was saying that before, and I'm not sure how to get this one out, but Each one is different, so make sure there's no hairs or anything stuck inside of the drains, given a good scrape out. The stainless steel scourer is the best thing to be able to, clean out the drain with, because it'll pick up the hair, etc. Okay. The next person doesn't want the hair of the previous person in there, do they? When we go into a public bathroom, the last thing that we want to see in a public bathroom is somebody that hasn't flushed the toilet. Yeah? It's not the nicest thing, is it? 'Cause if I go into a public bathroom, that's the first thing I'll be like, oh, yeah, flush the toilet's like, yuck, gross. Okay. So in and around the seals of the actual plugs themselves, make sure that you've used the stainless steel scourer to clean in and around those. In and around here, around the outside of the tap as well, the stainless steel scourer is generally the best thing to clean there. Okay. Now, what we've done, we've cleaned our shower, obviously we've done our glass, okay, cleaned our wall tiles, we've cleaned our mirror, cleaned our cupboard, and the very last thing is the floor. But we've also got the walls, making sure that we're cleaning the marks on the walls, the wall tiles, which are the ones down the bottom, our door, making sure we clean the door back and front, and if there's anything, we've already cleaned our light fitting, we've already cleaned our actual exhaust fan, and now we're up to our floor. Now, if I've been using water inside of this area here, should I use a vacuum?
No.
Why?
It will damage the vacuum bag as well as it might
Damage
the
yourself.
vacuum. And even the floor won't get like.
Well, vacuums can be replaced, but you can't.
Yeah.
So water and electricity, we all know they don't mix, yeah? It's like, don't use it. Okay.
We will die.
That's right. We've got our mop, our microfiber mop. So, what's the best thing to clean the tile floor? Anybody have any idea?
Good soap.
Liquid soap? It's going to make it really greasy then. Okay, what else?
Same thing, the dishwashing liquid.
Dishwashing,
Yeah, that one, like same water one.
Yes.
It's the name for that
It's
is?
called methylated spirits.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. When we're going to go out there a little bit later, I'm going to show you, because we're going to clean all the floors, etc. here. Okay. So to clean any tiled floors, or any lino floors, or any wooden floorboards, okay, we put 1 cap of methylated spirits into half a bucket of hot water. Okay, put the hot water in, the methylated spirits 1 capful, which is 1 lid full. Okay, stir it around. You'll always smell it, because you'll smell the alcohol. It's like, oh. But then you put the microfiber head, pop it into there, squeeze the water out, mop with the microfiber head, pop a dry one on, and dry the floor. Now, so let's say that I've cleaned this whole floor. The very last thing that I want to be able to do is grab a dry rag and go around the corners. I'll get down on my hands and knees to be able to clean, to make sure any of the dirt, once I've mopped, will be able to be picked up. Cool? Alright, so let's head back up to the kitchen. You can film everybody else now. Yeah. So take a seat, everyone. The other thing that we want to have a look at is actually cleaning marks on the walls. Now, where will we pop our amaze? Somebody got the amaze?
There.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Now, if I want to clean some marks on the walls, the most difficult thing to do is to be able to clean them off. Okay. The best thing to use is the amaze. Okay. If I don't have any amaze, what would I use to clean the walls with? If I don't have any. Water. Okay, water's not going to really move some marks off. If we really had to, use Jif, or gumption. But preferably, if you run out of amaze, let Mark know and he'll get you some more. Okay, because this product, what we've seen today, we've seen this product does the stainless steel, cleans the marks off the cupboards, inside of the cupboards, cleans inside of the oven, cleans inside of the shower screen. It'll also clean the tiles. So this product is your staple product. If you're running low on it, give us a call and we'll replace it. Okay? Cool. Now everybody knows that there's a cost for the equipment, yeah? Yeah. It doesn't come from nowhere. It doesn't come for free. Okay. We buy this. It costs us $20. Okay. We sell this to you for $20. I don't make any money on the product. I don't want to make money selling that product to you. I want to make sure you use it so you get the job done effectively. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. The filter. What are you doing? the filter clean itself. Okay, that costs $20. Okay. Okay, I'm even now. Okay. The filter clean, it will last you probably anywhere up to 6 months. When you're running low on it, again, all you do is you take a minus $20 off your invoice for extra equipment. Okay, if you need that extra stuff, order it and you can get it. Dishwashing liquid, oven cleaner, any of the other products, toilet bowl cleaner, etc. We want you to, we give you the first lot and then you buy the next lot and you keep that. That's a tax deductible expense. Okay, so you keep that receipt and then when it comes to tax time, all of those things are added up. Your petrol, your e-tag, your mobile phone, lots of other expenses you're able to claim being a subcontractor. Okay, so make sure you keep the receipts for all of those things. If you're an employee, you still have to use those things, you know, going to a job anyway, like your car, your mobile phone. This way you have the benefit of having it as a tax deduction. Okay? All right, let's go have a look at some marks on the walls. First we've got to find some. Okay. Yeah, can anybody see any? Just watch out for yourself there. Okay.
On Priya's face, you can see.
Did you see? Okay, you do behave.
क्या कर रही है क्या कर रही है
Okay, over here. This is about the only marks that I can see. Can you see on top here?
Yes.
Can you see how there's like a little bit of stuff that's on top of there?
That one does.
Yeah, but there's other stuff that's on top of there. That's the only thing that I can see that's different. The dust is different, okay? Can you see the other stuff that's on top, which are like little marks? Cool. So we've got the amaze. Anytime that we are cleaning marks on the walls, we are spot cleaning, okay? I'm not going to clean that whole area. I'm only going to focus on the areas that need cleaning, okay? Has everybody fully understood that?
Yep.
Okay. So if I'm using like that with the amaze, then I'm going to fully dry that spot afterwards. Then I'm going to go to the other spot, clean that spot, fully dry it afterwards. I'm going to clean that spot and fully dry it afterwards. Now, why do you think I'm doing that? Why don't I go all the way across?
Because you can make a whole mark.
That's right, you'll make, by putting water onto a wall, okay, it can soak and absorb into the wall. So the quicker that we get that water off, the better it's going to be for us. Sometimes you can look down the side of a wall and you will see like all the wet spots and everything that people have tried to clean before. Okay? We don't want to leave wet spots. So spot clean or fully dry. If your cloth is getting a little bit dirtier, a little bit wetter, go grab another cloth and make sure your cloth is dry.
Okay.
Cool. Now, if you want to come around this side, please, you'll see there's a big mark on this side. So we'll come around here. Okay. Can you see that big mark on the wall there?
That's a scratch.
Yeah, it is a scratch. Is that going to be able to come off?
I don't.
Not very sure about this.
Not really sure. Yeah.
Can you just black one?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. So we want to be able to have a try. But if we can't move that, what are we going to do?
We
Take
take
a
a
picture,
picture
call
of
the
send to
office.
you.
Okay. Yes, but taking a picture onto a white wall or even picture of a glass, it's not going to show up. So you need to write it down in your book.
Okay.
Okay? You need to call the office and say, hey, there's a couple of marks on the walls that we're unable to remove.
Mhm.
Okay? That way we can say something through to the property manager.
Okay.
Okay?
because we went around this house trying to find the marks on the walls, we couldn't find anything, could we?
Yes.
Yeah, but, okay. So that is a gouge. I know that it's not going to come off. Okay, so giving a clean with the amaze, going to fully dry, and as we guess, it's not going to come off. I'm not going to try all the rest of it because I already know that that's a gouge in the wall. Okay, so I would leave it at that and move on. Okay. Now, if we've got 3 people cleaning inside of a property, okay, one's doing the cleaning of the kitchen, another one's doing the cleaning of the bathroom. The other person, if they're doing in that team of 3, should be going around to doing the dusting first, doing the marks on the wall, the doors, the skirtings, the power points, the light switches, any ceiling fans, any light fittings, any dusting, and also doing the windows inside and out. Okay. Now, if the person that has finished cleaning the kitchen and they've finished, they should be then going to help the other person doing the cleaning. Okay. Don't think that when 3 of you are doing a job and you've got 4 hours each, that you can take 4 hours to do a kitchen. No. Okay, that's not fair to the other person that's working with you. As soon as you've finished, go and communicate with the other people and say, hey, what else needs doing? Cool? Because everybody, we're all working as part of a team.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, cool. All right, so we've done walls. Now skirting boards, how are we going to clean them? Skirtings.
Wet the cloth and just wipe it off first.
Yep, cool.
And if you
So
see
we've
any
dusted,
marks,
yeah, we've dusted first with the cobweb brush,
Yeah.
to get that. If there's any marks on it, wet and dry, if it doesn't come off with the wet cloth, we might have to use some of the amaze. Okay? Now, if we get to a PowerPoint, okay, let's say that a PowerPoint was right there on the wall and it was really dirty, okay, we should not use a wet cloth anywhere near any water, anywhere near that. Okay? Damp, like with just a little bit to allow it to clean off, yes, but nothing else. Okay? Because you don't want to zap yourself. I've done it before. Serious. I was in a property in Melbourne. Okay, the kitchen was a little bit run down, a little bit old, and there was a PowerPoint that was on the wall in the kitchen. I was cleaning the wall tiles, yeah, with a wet cloth. I didn't realise that that was live. Okay, so ordinarily it was switched off, it was all fine, but it was away from the wall, and the water got in behind, and I put my hand there and yeah, not the most funnest of yes, not the most funnest of feelings. Cool. All right, so toilet. Go check out the toilet.
Yep.
I know this is a very small area. This is cool. Okay, so with the toilet, very first thing you need to do to clean the toilet is flush the toilet. Anybody have any idea why?
Nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, no floaties, all right? Yeah. No. The reason that we want to flush the toilet first is we want to like moisten up the toilet bowl. Okay. Now I've got 2 products here. One's a dishwashing liquid, and the other one's a toilet bowl cleaner. Cool. So which product should I use to clean this toilet with?
First, try with the dishwashing
Yep.
liquid. If it really doesn't work, then use the other one.
Okay. The only time that I should use any bleach-based product, toilet bowl cleaner, inside of a toilet bowl, if it's really dirty. Okay, if it's clean inside of there and there's no big marks that I need to be able to take off or etc., the dishwashing liquid will do just fine. Okay. If this is an acid, because most toilet bowl cleaners are made of acid, okay? Acid eats into the actual porcelain inside of the toilet bowl, okay? What's the toilet bowl made of? This actual bowl itself. Anybody have any idea what it's made of?
Porcelain.
Porcelain? Yep. What are our dishes made of? Porcelain.
Porcelain.
Yeah. Would we clean our dishes with this?
No.
No. Why not?
Doesn't have so many germs.
Does it really?
The bowls doesn't have so many germs.
Ah.
These does.
Really? Education. That's right. We think